Welcome back!
Yay!
Shackles. We're on book 5, Price of Infamy. You know the drill. Drill. Yeah,
You know the drill.
you know the drill.
There you
So,
go.
left to right are pirates. Now, this one might not look very piratey, but I promise he is devoted to the captain as anybody else on the ship, if not more so. We have Karlmann Fritz.
Whatever do you mean?
Exactly.
I'm definitely a pirate that is from the Shackles.
Hey Fritz, what are you doing?
Medicine.
He's a good doctor.
I'm a very good doctor.
We have Drell.
That was okay.
Sits down in front of the camera and just stares at it like Jim Halpert.
If anyone doesn't know who that is,
I don't know who that
look
is.
it up.
Give up, Fowler. You said you would.
What?
Lucy, Captain. Oh, Captain, my captain.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
I would follow you anywhere.
Ah, yes. Quite literally.
We have Tornado. Hornado.
Tatsumaki's in here?
Right? Hera Kaine.
Hey, they're both green.
That's true.
Hera sits down in the chair in the camera and just starts yelling at the Jimmies while she's trying to give her opening monologue.
Pushes hair back.
Yeah.
And whenever you go to talk, Takeda pushes you over.
We're first
Fucking
cheering
hate
on
it
the
here.
camera.
And our current lizard man of the week, Takeda.
Yeah, Takeda starts cheering on the camera.
Excellent.
I'd imagine that like the little like shot-to-shot thing of introducing all 5 of us is similar in quality to the one that they used to introduce all the members of the DK crew from Donkey Kong Country 64.
That's so fucking funny.
I want to be Lanky Kong. I demand to be Lanky Kong.
But
I'm
I'm
trying to
like,
think.
That's true, yeah.
They had DK, Diddy.
DK, Diddy, Tiny, Lanky,
Was
and
Funky?
no, and Crunt. What the fuck was his name?
Crunchy.
I want to say Crunchy Kong, but I know that's not right. Chunky
It's
Kong?
pretty
Chunky
crunchy.
Kong. Was it
Kong,
Chunky
yeah.
Kong?
Crunchy
Yeah.
Kong. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
chunky.
I mean,
I
that's
don't-
the fucking.
I don't want a Crunchy Kong.
Scott, I need you to say the line. Say the line, Bart.
I don't want it.
Which one? The Skibbity Bop?
No, the crispity crunchy.
Crispy crunchy.
Crispity crunchy. Excellent.
Okay.
So, when we last left off, we had picked up a new crew member who was very enthusiastic about serving. All he wants to do is be a good pirate. He wants to serve his better.
That
And
is
along
indeed
the
case.
way, we found out, it's time to go to our first official pirate council, our first official meeting with the Pirate Lord, Hurricane King himself. Well, aside from him being half drunk the whole time, people voted on a handful of issues, such as whether or not you all got paid, a little bit more than you should be getting paid, whether or not the Hurricane King should get some statues about himself put everywhere, which did happen, the right to salvage for an island called the Black Tower that apparently has some really cool artifact on it. Basically, what happened with that is it's finders keepers. Declaration of Barnabas Harrigan's ex-first mate as now being an outlaw, which I believe...
Oh shit! Like they actually are confirming that he's being an outlaw for this.
Yes, he was
Ooh.
confirmed to be an outlaw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bitchin'.
So, no one knows anything about him other than the fact that supposedly he was engaging in unsanctioned piracy against Sargevan vessels.
Yeah.
I thought we voted not to make him
Yeah.
a bounty.
I can't remember.
I think that's what we did. We voted not to give him a bounty.
That could be right. Okay, yeah. So he wasn't. That's right. He did not. He had a bounty on him, but he's still unfavored with part of the court.
Well, now he's not going to be manhunted, so we're going to have an easier time finding him because he's not going to be, hiding super hard. Hopefully.
The last thing on the list was funding and support for challenge investigations, which was headed by Tessa. That
was
got
denied.
shut down.
Could
Yeah,
you-
that got shut down real fucking hard.
Could you fucking imagine if they like put me in charge of like Chelish investigation?
It would be pretty fucking funny, honestly. I still think about the fucking line where it's like,
there is no way that a member of the Chelish court could make it this close to the Pirate King.
impossible.
Says fucking me.
So, when we last left off, that's all that happened. You all are beginning to leave and make your rounds. Tessa said that she had to get ready for everything. Oh, and there was a letter stating that Harrigan's coming for your island.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so he is gathering his own fleet, which you all need to do now as well. The easy way to do that is get some more infamy and make some allies. You all have some allies that you can try and persuade to joining, like, officially.
Yeah.
You know, like Meryl Pegsworthy.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, Pierce Gerald. Those are two names off the top of my head. But you all can also hire mercenaries. It'll just cost money, but you can hire ships to sail under you.
Yeah. Honestly,
as well as potentially, wanting to get your own ship. Now, some of you all want to do that. I can fucking feel Drell tugging on my fucking pants right now.
I'd be for it too.
But, some people might want to remain on the ship with Lucy,
There are a few things that the ship, the Owlbear, did you call it, does not have the, let's say, room for. Not enough blood buckets either.
One of the Jimmy says is like, Jimmy, what?
I usually just sort of let them fall wherever.
But as you all are making your way out, and starting to make your way down the dock once more, you all are actually stopped by someone.
Giga gas.
Right? Think of Smee from Hook.
God.
Is how this guy looks.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Like the bumbling kind of, the short, fat, striped shirt, big red nose.
Very much so. He
Do-rag.
stops and he gives a little bit of a bow. You see he's carrying a wooden chest with him.
I imagine he talks like Droopy, the dog.
Oh, I wish I could do something similar to that. But we'll just make him excited. So, before anything, he introduces himself as Shambros and Grossa, first mate of the Tyrannus. Can I get a knowledge local check from anyone in the party? Does anybody in the party at all have knowledge local?
I
do.
have that.
No.
Yeah. Hurricane.
Yeah. Let me roll this skill that I have a single point in.
Roll them bones, girl.
Yeah.
Ooh, an
Hey,
18.
nice. All you needed was a 12.
Bitchin'.
Hurrah. So, you know that Shambros and Grossa is actually the first mate of Lord Arronax Endymion. Let me pull his character portrait up once more. You all met him at the Pirate Council.
That's not the werewolf guy, is it?
No, this is this guy.
Oh.
The navy-looking guy.
Honestly, I don't remember a single thing about him.
So, his personality, like demeanor-wise, was...
He looks like a douche.
Is he like just the more militant?
He's a neutral, evil male human. His home port is Hell Harbor.
Ooh.
He hates Cheliax. He's paranoid, sullen, and troubled. That's his affections.
Okay, so he's just a pirate.
Yeah, he's a pretty typical pirate.
His neck garment looks like a coffee filter.
That's the era, yeah.
So when he says the Tyrannus, your knowledge local, like you know enough about the surrounding Hell Harbor and people in here that the Tyrannus is the flagship of Arronax Endymion, who was a former admiral of the Chelish Navy and currently a lord of Hell Harbor.
Oh. So he stole the ship from Cheliax, is what you're saying?
No, he was a former admiral.
Oh no, he used to work for Cheliax.
Yeah, he was an admiral.
Oh, so that's his shtick. No wonder he looks so militant.
Yes.
He's Chelish.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and
So-
it's pronounced Endymion. Just in case.
Endymion. There we go, yeah. So, Shambros apologizes for interrupting you all, and he informs you all that his captain, Lord Arronax Endymion.
Yeah, 3 syllables.
Endymion. Oh, okay. Hey, so he would like to speak with you all aboard his ship. It awaits you all at the end of the port, and if you all are interested, he's ready to take you right now.
Talk about what?
Actually, I guess it would be 4 syllables, huh?
Indeed.
I was, I'll just be quiet.
Yeah, Endymion, or not Endymion, Shamrose just humbly apologizes. Says, I am sorry, my lord, but my lord did not tell me any of the details. Only that he wished to speak to you all about a mutual beneficial agreement that would see their fleet gain some significant support.
Who's fleet?
Yours, of course.
We have a fleet?
I
A lack thereof of one, but it seems that the Lord Arronax wishes to be a benefactor of sorts. If you're willing, he's instructed me to give you all this as a gift, and he gives you all. He lays the chest in front of you.
Oh shit! Okay.
What is it?
I'm going to lean forward. I'm standing behind our captain. Excuse me. I'm going to kind of lean forward so that my words are only mumbled to our captain, and say, as one of the members of your new ship, I would believe that this could be perhaps beneficial to your captain. Perhaps if you were to at least hear what this man has to say.
It depends on what's in the chest. I'm gonna put my foot on it and just, lift it open.
Shining platinum pieces fill the entire chest.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Inside the chest, Shamrose explains there's 200 platinum here.
Oh.
As a small token of favor.
It's 2 plunder in a single box.
Correct.
Wow.
He says, if you wish to follow me now, you may. If not, and you wish to journey in a moment, after making a decision, he gives you all a small little, map that details where the ship is, which is not very far. It's just, literally down the way. It's right down the road.
A little dot appears on our map.
Yes.
A notification for a fucking side mission.
Exactly. And he says you all can either meet aboard the ship, or, I suppose, we could meet on land. But Lord Endymion would much prefer to meet on his ship.
I fight better on land.
Would I recognize the name Endymion as Chalish?
Give me a knowledge nobility and see if you can.
I do not have ranks in that. Sad day. Perhaps could a raw int?
Yeah, perhaps. Let's see the roll. Okay. I'll make the DC a little bit higher than it would have been.
Poo. Okay, I got a 13.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know that it's definitely Chelish, but you're not for sure of how high up.
It could be Chelish, it could be Varisian, it could, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
It could just be Talden for all I know.
Exactly.
I kind of lean into Lucy and I say, we could really use an ally.
I'm taking the money, by the way. I will scoop the box up.
I lean into Lucy and I say, we could really use an ally outside of your wife. I think it'd be a good idea to meet with this guy. As soon as possible. Thanks, Maddie. I appreciate it.
Oh, dang it, I was muted. Crap, I was agreeing with you. Sorry. I muted myself so no one hears me ripping. But yeah, I'll say, oh yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Oh, right this way then.
Oh, okay. I look down to find the chest and I see that he's already taken care of it. Oh, okay, cool.
Excellent. Well, a little later, little montage roll later, you all, or Batman zoom in and out, you make your way to the Tyrannus. It is a fucker of a ship. Some of you all got to see the ship that the Hurricane King has, which it is a full-blown from, front to back.
A big boy galleon.
It is a man of war. It is littered with cannons, yada, yada, yada. The Tyrannus is only second to the... Oh, fuck. I forgot the name of his ship. But it's only second to the Hurricane King ship.
Hell yeah.
Like, this is a massive man of war.
It's a floating fortress.
Precisely, which is also outfitted with cannons. Fun fact.
Oh yeah.
This is another good way to show his station in this nation of yours. Now, as you all begin to board his ship, he's actually there on the top deck waiting for you all. And he looks basically the way he looks in the picture without the sword. His hands are behind his back in a militaristic fashion, with a very stern face, and he says, "Ah, good day."
He and I like look at each other, and we just end up mirroring each other's movements.
Almost exactly, actually.
Like, we're both standing at each other, arms behind our back. We both like take out the opposite arm and rub our chin with it at the same time.
And he walks up to Fritz, actually, and says, "I presume you to be the captain."
You would be incorrect.
I'll speak up. I was like, "Hey, that's my job."
Forgive me, Captain. He kind of gives a little bit of an eye raise to Fritz as he walks away and says, "Captain, perhaps I can introduce you to some more lavish seating, accompanied with some drink, food."
Food?
Oh no. You said the magic word.
Well, I'm starting to like you already.
Indeed. Please, if you all will, follow me. And, just to make sure, we have 5 here, correct?
I look behind me real
Fritz,
quick.
Drell, Lucy, Hera.
Is
Takeda.
Ripper with us?
No, Ripper would not, because since we were at an official council meeting.
Gotcha.
He says, "Noted, and accounted for." He nods to one of his like little swabs close by to him, who documents there's just 5 of you, and shooes them away. You can never be too careful in these parts. And then he begins to escort you all into his chambers. As you begin like walking along his ship, which is much more sizable, probably twice the size of the Owlbear, at least. Everyone, even at night, everyone is working away. Not one swab is out of place.
Yeah.
If there's a job to be done, it's being done. Even if there's not something to be done, everyone is tip-toe, and there's no speaking. If there's any speaking, it's simply barking orders. This is an efficient ship, and it will be kept that way. And you can tell that easily. As you get to his quarters, it is beyond lavish. There is silk sheets along his bed. There's a whole dining area in his room itself, seated with chairs, outfitted with, just wonderful silver, any kind of beautiful paintings, the carpet. Everything is extraordinarily expensive. He sits down at the captain's chair, appropriately, and says, "Please, have a seat," as he motions across all the table.
All right, I sit down. I sit down at the other end of. Should I sit next to him or the other end facing him?
Yeah, wherever you want to sit.
I sit down next to him.
Fair.
Like not right next to him, but like the next seat over.
Yeah.
I don't know him well enough to scooch my chair right next to him and sit at the
Just
end.
sit on his lap. Make the power move.
No, I push his chair over slightly, grab my chair, loudly scrape it across the floor, set it right beside him so we're both sitting at the head of the table. I'm kidding, I don't do that.
Our table, comrade.
Our table.
The people's table.
Once everyone gets seated, he says, "Now, how can I interest you on drinks?" As someone walks in behind, not saying anything. "Anything you wish to have will be here." "Milk?" "Of course."
Sweet.
The little waiter makes a note of it. As for the rest of the party,
Hera orders a what's a good stupid? She goes for some. She asks for some wine.
he raises an eyebrow and just writes down wine.
I, wishing to test this man, Say, machen das guten Wein. Like looking him dead in the eye when I say it.
And what does
Which
that translate to?
translates to make it the good wine.
He nods, and in Sargovan, which is a language,
Okay, go ahead.
which is a language of the Shackles, says, for anyone that speaks Sargovan will understand that he says, "Bring our best bottle." And the guy nods. He looks to Takeda and Drell. Is there anything different that your kind would like?
Seaman's pie, of course.
That's how
He-
a drink.
He says,
Not the way he
"Seaman
eats it.
pie." He raises a really fucking bushy white eyebrow.
I'm hungry.
Fair enough.
Fresh water.
Interesting. Steaming pie and fresh water it is. He
No. Not a seaman pie. Seaman's pie. The distinction is important.
Also,
It's not up to me to judge. As he shoos away the gentleman. The guy looks super fucking confused as he walks away as he's writing it down.
we have a very diverse list of stuff.
Indeed. He says, "Now, to be frank, I know you and your ally, Lady Fairwind, have been
It's
rooting
Hera.
about for Chelish conspirators. I am
Mhm.
sure that if you spend enough time here, while you may not have heard anything, you will undoubtedly hear that I am considered one of those conspirators. Can I get another knowledge local check, Miss Hera?"
Sure.
Big money, no
While
way.
he's doing that, I'll be like, really? You don't look like that bad guy.
An 8.
Even with an 8,
Oh.
the check is very, very low because it's pretty common talk in the Shackles. Because he was from Cheliax.
Gotcha.
That you know that he's telling the truth. He says, "I understand my appearance may be more naval looking than the rest of the pirates here, and I understand that I may not look like I am from Cheliax. However, with my association once being from there has been doubts of my loyalty. I assure you that nothing can be further from the truth. My hatred of Cheliax and her devil-besotted fools plumbs deeper than any well of loathing in the Shackles. But still, as he stands up and begins pacing, these rumors persist. In fact, they've been spreading of late in my own home port of Hell Harbor. As he stamps his foot in a statement as a matter of fact, wish for these rumors to be squashed. But to do so, I need your aid." As he
Okay.
looks back to Captain Lucy.
What he
"I
needs to
cannot
do.
directly involve myself against the source of this latest campaign of falsehoods against me. But, if you do this for me, teach these slanderers a lesson, I'll reward you with a squadron of my finest warships."
Oh shit.
But I can only fight one person at a time. Why do we need more ships?
Takeda, you idiot. We need more shit.
Okay, if you say so.
I've heard tell of Harrigan and his disdain for your crew.
Ooh, disdain is a soft word.
Indeed, he has been very colorful in the words I have heard from him personally. He does not like you all.
We don't. Apparently, half my crew doesn't like him.
I've heard very many words from this Harkin fellow. I am the newest member of the crew.
Oh, shit,
Might
that's-
someone introduce me to this concept? Is he an enemy of the ship?
Yeah.
That is all I need to know.
Endymion will look at you, Fritz, in your garb and say, "Zon-Kuthon. I
Yes,
see you worship the one in chains."
indeed. The chained slave of pleasure is indeed my patron.
Your garb is familiar.
Are you
Where do
also a follower of the Prince of Shadows?
Undoubtedly, I am not. For sure I am not.
Indeed.
But there is something familiar about you. Where do you hail from? As the waiter comes in with the drinks.
As soon as he steps in, my hand stretches over and I grab my glass of milk.
He sets down the fresh water. He sets down a vintage from Chiliax, which is a port that is just by the look of the dust on the bottle, you can tell how old it is, Fritz. Hera, he brings you a bottle of a horrible-looking, just dry wine.
Walgreens.
And
God.
Takeda, in front of you is a chunky-looking white liquid in a bottle.
That is. Where did they get that?
Demon's pie.
He says, as Lucy gets ready to drink, he says, I cannot remember which one is which, so enjoy.
Can I stop the captain really quick before he drinks his milk?
Yeah.
If you try.
I wish. I'm going to try. I'm going to be like,
Okay.
I do not wish to be rude, but the safety of my captain is tantamount to my entire life. Detect poison.
Fair enough. It is not poisonous.
Okay.
It's venomous, because it's alive.
mean-
It's a news.
I mean, it's eating venom's fine. I mean, you probably will get sick, but it's
But as everyone begins to drink their drinks, the Lord is still looking at Fritz, waiting for an answer.
I, as you may have already assumed, am not from the Shackles.
I gasp.
You have not told me from you are from, though. I can tell from the make of this ship and how it is run that neither are you.
Indeed.
He just said he's from Chiliax.
Indeed. What part of Chiliax?
It's got more parts.
Jesus Christ, Captain.
He laughs. And he says, my time in Chiliax was long. I spent decades fighting their wars, fighting their battles. Eventually I saw how pointless all of it was. So, I decided to leave Igorian.
I see. For those, I suppose, curious, I am not from the Shackles, and if it sates your curiosity, I am not from Chiliax. I am from the nation of Nidal.
The fuck's out of character. The
Okay,
fuck's
for those who
involved?
don't know, Nidal is a country entirely controlled by the god Zodnithon.
Yep.
Whoa.
It is an
No.
entire country of fucking Cenobite nonsense.
It is the
Alright.
land of shadows.
The land of shadows, yeah.
Chalk that up to a place that I do not like.
Oh, it's a nightmare realm, literally. The god Zon-Kathan has appeared there a number of times. Like,
Okay.
not in
so-
avatar form, in his full form.
So question to God.
Yeah?
How common knowledge is like that place? Like if we hear that name, how well would our uneducated pirates would we recognize that, or would that just be
Imagine you are a Southern Baptist sweet middle-aged woman and you just found out that your daughter is dating an Iranian terrorist.
Oh shit.
That's about how you'd react to it.
Okay, so Hera immediately like I've got the whole bottle in my mouth. I imagine they put a glass in front of me, but I'm drinking this shitty this barefoot wine from the bottle. And I immediately choke and spit it out on the table when he says where he's from.
What's an adult?
Oh God.
Lord Endymion says, I assumed as much from your garb.
Why is everyone so chill?
I don't know what that is.
It is a country.
So, oh.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you when you're older.
I would be very happy to explain it to you. If you would be so kind as to step upon my surgery table. There are many things that I would like to investigate under those scales, Takeda.
that's okay. I probably wouldn't get it.
Okay.
Endymion says, well, now that we're all acquainted.
Indeed.
He takes his hat off and sits down, or his, God, what's the word?
Huh?
What kind of hat is that? I can't think of it. Is there an actual name?
Like the tricorn?
Is that a tricorn?
Was
No,
it?
Not tricorn.
It's like a
that's,
navel. And
Yeah, it's got a navel hat.
Yeah. I think that's a word, but I ain't gonna worry about
yeah,
it.
if this is a video game, it would be identified as naval hat.
Yeah. So he takes off his baseball cap and he says, so, Captain, Lord of Penn Island, do we have an accord?
What do you want us to do?
Jesus Christ, Captain. Oh,
He
wait.
looks at you and says, I simply wish for you to end the slander that people are saying against me in Hell Harbor.
We gotta shut down. We gotta go find these ne'er-do-wells that are talking poorly about our good ally captain here, Captain.
Wait, you want us to go beat them up?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and cast a spell whilst all of this is going along. Doing so does not have verbal, nor does it have semantic components, nor does it even affect the person that it is targeting. Fun fact. I'm going to cast Detect Lies.
Okay, is there any
Can
kind
I
of components
do
at
this?
all?
Hang
Like,
on. I think it's a perception. Actually, do I have this? Yeah, I'm sorry. Hang on. You continue doing your thing. I'll look this up.
yeah, he says, I simply wish for you to go to Hell Harbor, squash these lies who are coming from a handful of individuals that I am aware of, and be done with it.
Oh. So you have names? Or like a general lead?
I hear tale that is the Trench Triplets.
The
But I only have 2 swords.
Takeda. Math is not your strong suit.
They are known as the Troop. They are
So-
performers for the theater Corruption.
Oh, actors. God. And they
The three of them are barbaric in nature. However, these brothers are not to be trifled with. Gorebeard, Boozybeard, and Limpbeard are all formidable fighters.
I love that. I love everything about that.
What ridiculous names. I don't fear such silly men.
Also, yes, I can cast this. I have this a few levels ago. It's the spell Discern Lies. I guess I actually have to fucking explain how this functions, don't I? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I have it as a spell-like ability.
Frankly, I expect better from you. I expect this kind of behavior out of myself.
Come on.
It's
Okay,
like
no,
waiting for Joshtee to say something.
a will save negates it, but it is not detectable by the person being targeted by it.
Okay.
The way that the save works is it's completely based off of my ability to detect the lie using the magic. They don't notice that it's happening. Like they would be able to notice if they could see me casting the spell, but since it's a spell-like ability, there's no components.
Yeah. So I will say that everything he's saying is straightforward.
Gotcha.
While you cast a spell,
Okay,
nothing that he says is out of whack.
cool, gotcha.
Lord Arronax is, while he's neutral evil, he teeters on lawful evil. He is a man of his word for the most part.
He's churlish.
Yeah. So, as I said once more, Captain, do we have an accord?
It wouldn't be too hard to beat up 3 weird named people. I guess we could.
Captain, they're actors, not people.
Indeed.
It is settled.
People of the soft arts are definitely loathsome. Especially artists. The
He
worst
picks
of them
up
all.
a small brandy serving glass that has brandy in it and says, "To a new kinship and to ridding the shackles of one lie."
Indeed.
A toast.
Sure. I hold up my glass of milk.
Hell yeah.
I give him a little tink.
The scene ends with everyone taking a drink and the screen going black and Takeda going, "Bleh." All right. When the screen comes back around, everyone's back on the owlbear. You know, everyone's rested and done up. Now, just as a reminder, before we ship out or do anything else, you all did get a good chunk of gold from.
Oh yeah, we got
Yes.
the 200 platinum.
40
Well,
platinum
but-
each is how that would divide.
But if you all remember, you all got tithes from the Sargavin vessels of the Shackles for being new pirate lords.
Oh, how much was that?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Well, it was going to be 4,000 apiece, but that was a matter of voting of the last. That was issue number 1.
Right.
You all were instead given a payment of 12,000 gold apiece.
Oh yeah, no, we got that. We got that from last game.
Yeah.
I
So, if you all wish to do any kind of shopping, buying, selling, finding, scrying, crying, or dying, now's the time to do so.
Joke's on you. I've been crying.
Nice.
Why would you
You
say
are a
that?
little bitch. You
Oof.
are a little bitch.
Oof.
Ooh. What else?
Ooh.
So, what we got? 2,000 platinum.
12.
Yeah.
No, you all
No.
got 12,000 gold last
Yeah.
game.
12,000 gold from last game, but we have 40 platinum each.
Oh, yeah, that. Please
Joshtee, I'm already doing that.
do it faster.
Oh, fuck yourself.
So,
Josh
before
T,
we
can you get
leave-
closer to the mic so we can hear you?
Okay.
Yeah. Tinder can wait the 2.5 hours, guy.
Oh,
I'm not
Shots
on
fired.
Tinder. Kyle's the one on
Hey.
dating app this time.
Hey.
You were on Bumble earlier.
I just like the confirmation,
The confirmation?
the affirmation.
Yeah, good hustle.
I thought you had a girl.
I do have. a
Yeah,
girl.
that's what I thought.
just-
Listen, Kyle belongs to the streets, okay?
Find out otherwise.
Man,
Okay, that is the most inaccurate thing I've heard today of Kyle belonging to the streets.
look,
And I went to a fucking chamber today. I heard all
Hey, oh my god.
You got to listen to small town politicians.
I did.
look. I just like seeing the likes go up. I
Yeah.
don't swipe. It just makes me feel good about myself.
God, you're like cute girls on Tinder right now.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Uh,
You're like
I'm
cute
watching-
girls and Indian men on Tinder.
I'm going to tell Doug. I'm going to tell Doug. I'm going to call him.
You leave my father out of this.
He's like, there's an app for that now?
Yeah, right.
Remember when I told my dad about that? He was like, you can just do that?
You can just do that?
Yeah, no, he was like, I wish that existed when I was...
It's not even hard now.
God, you'd have so many step siblings.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I do. That's a thing that I've always kind of like a little fantasy of mine. I've always just like been excited at like the potential of every day, like some random fuck calls me throughout the day and says, hey, I'm your brother, or some
Same.
shit like that.
I've always been curious about that myself. It'd be,
Oh,
it'd be a really cool thing to experience.
Fun fact, last time my dad went to California, like without, like, it was just my parents going out there for the fun of it, they met up with one of their buddies that, you know, works out there and shit, and they're all hanging out, and the dude whose name is Jimmy J, he fucking points at this random guy walking, like, on down the street and says, oh, that looks like Luke, and my dad looks at the guy and then goes, yeah, he's about the right age.
What?
Yeah. And then Jimmy J's went, oh shit, and just like fucked off to the next conversation. But like, God, I love it.
Awesome.
Hell
My
yeah.
father claimed all of his.
So good.
Anyway,
we were pirates.
That's pretty funny.
yeah. Well, we were talking about booty pirates.
Pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. So, from what
Kyle's
to
hoarding
right,
his gold.
Fritz, is there anything that you wish to spend money on?
Let us see here. I believe that I have everything that I need. All of the alchemical reagents. All of the paperwork is in order. Good, good. And the shipment of man-slaves will be delivered on the fortnight. Excellent. So,
The what?
moving on. I wish to see what I can do of perhaps getting the word out that the owlbear is looking for sails to soar along with it.
Yeah, so you all can literally just post a bulletin. Like, as silly as that sounds.
Oh no, that doesn't sound silly whatsoever. I have immaculate handwriting. It looks like a typewriter when I write. If typewriters typed in cursive and with a in German.
German
if I can write in a German accent, lots of umlauts and places they don't belong.
Yeah.
I'll write one out and I'll embellish it with plenty of fun piratey propaganda, making it, in that I mean I'm going to roll my bluff check along with it, and see what I can do of trying to get some people to, want to join us more than they already do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll my bluff for the fun of it.
Let's see it.
Take this. Hiya! Hey, 24.
Yeah, that's actually a really good check. You can find more crewmates with that kind of role, but it's going to be a little bit more to convince someone to actually sail under the banner. Now, with that role will stick for a little while, like an indiscriminate amount of time, while you all do your thing. And then when we come back after so many days, we'll see if anyone signed up. I'll make a roll
Bitchin'.
to see if anyone chooses to join.
You roll like a die 100 if it gets 24 or less.
Similar, yeah, basically. All right, Drell, is there anything you wish to try and look for?
Okay. We're having to build a fleet. Is buying a boat optional?
It is, I mean, you can. You know what those horses are like?
Yeah, I do. They're expensive as hell. I'm just wondering, like, and this might be a little metagaming, but like, I don't know, like, would we want to save our money now for big dick boat, or that's what I'm worried about.
What's wrong with this boat?
One boat versus a fleet does not a good war make.
Captain, this boat is incredible and it will go down in history, I'm sure, whenever you make the Pirate King. However, it is small. It's sackline.
I run up to the helm and put my hands on the ears of the Albert. It's like, you take that back.
I cannot take back the truth, Captain.
Yeah, Albert's like the Going Merry.
It really is, though.
It really is.
I mean, it really, honest to God, is patched together like it fucking was towards the end there.
Yeah, for real. Okay, Eddie was the guy fixing it. So think about that.
Dude,
So, like,
oh my god. That's
I don't know.
exactly...
The issue with Archives of Nethys is how it describes their boats. Like, I could afford a fucking warship right now.
How much
Like,
gold
it's a
do you
fucking
have?
galleon, like 27,000. And a warship on Archives of Nethys is 25 grand.
25k, yeah.
I mean, I didn't know you
But
had
the issue is-
20,000 gold.
It says that it can't make sea voyages and has to stick to the coast.
What?
What? That's making
Yeah.
sense.
Exactly.
No, that's not right. Whatever that says, that's not
It's
right.
Ultimate Equipment, and that's all they have is the stuff from Ultimate Equipment.
So, like, you can buy that, but you have to, like, fill it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that means while the base price is 25,000, you gotta think about crew. You gotta think about food. You gotta think about yeah.
I can almost afford a galleon. It's 30 grand.
You're 30 grand.
Oh, the galley, yeah, I'm seeing this.
Yeah.
The
There are
three-masted
other
ship.
things that I would need prior to that, though. I am going to try and see if I can find a headband of. It's the plus 2 to 2.
I guess.
so it's 16 or less. Yeah, that's a possibility of finding here.
I gotta find out what it's actually called. I forget.
This is weird.
You'll be able to find it.
Okay. Then I guess I gotta roll for what 2 it is.
Correct. So,
I found it.
no, I rolled for it already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah,
roll
you're able to find it.
2d3 and doubles don't count.
Oh, hang on. What about the keelboat? The keelboat is capable of making voyages across the sea.
It's okay. I'm sure we can steal a boat. 2 and a 3, so wisdom and charisma. Ooh, I don't need the charisma
Oh my
now.
gosh, you know it would be such a cool thing to do? Like, so get a new ship in line, and then when Harrigan finally comes, to the island to raid it, be like, "Hey, Harrigan, you can have your ship back," and have it full of kegs, and just boom.
So okay,
That would be pretty fucking
I'm
cool.
sure.
That would
I'm
be
sure there are.
amazing.
I'm sure that there are better ships in here, right? The keelboat is the only ship I'm seeing that is seaworthy, and it's 13,000. Okay. It has a crew of 8. So, I'm assuming that a larger ship would be a multiple of fucking 13,000. That's a lot of money.
Damn.
Man, we could always take out a loan.
Take out a loan, he says.
Yeah, I'm sure they got like an iron bank of something.
The Iron
These are
Bank of
pirates. You think pirates can manage a fucking bank?
I mean,
CB, what's the price limit?
Okay, so for ships, you can find them. Like
Not for chips, for regular items.
16 or less.
Okay, I am not gonna buy that charisma and wisdom. I'm gonna try and find a 16k item for the headband of mental superiority plus 2.
Now, okay, to be able to just like straight up find an item is 8,000 or less. Like anything 8,000 or less,
Okay.
you can find. You just find.
Okay.
But you can search for up to 16 or less. That actually reminds me. It's been a while since we've been to Port Peril. So, I suppose it's time for a new loot table.
ooh,
Okay,
Yeah,
hang on. You're looking in Ultimate Equipment. I found one in Ultimate Combat that is also the warship. It is also 25,000, but it does not have the clause stating that it is incapable of going across the sea. So I guess I'll look more into this. Y'all do your thing.
Alright. So, bippity-boo, bippity-bop, bippity-boppity-boo. If you look in the Wednesday night game, I have some things for you.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Okay. So we could straight up just buy this ship and like try and just recruit a crew for it. The crew for
I buy the ring of invisibility. I buy the motherfucking ring of
Oh,
invisibility.
never mind.
God damn it.
that's hilarious.
That's funny.
While you all are looking at that and discussing amongst yourselves, I have to deliver a package myself, so I will return.
Well, okay.
Okay, fuck everything else. Ring of invisibility bought. I'm happy. I'm good now.
Excellent. Well, yeah, dude. Okay, that solves that. Let's see. I don't even have that much gold, so.
I mean, I'm sitting at a full 14,000.
How much? What's the base limit for a?
This one, anything 8 or less is here.
Oh, 8.
Yeah, 8,000 or less is here.
But what's also the base value for it?
What do you mean base? Like
Okay, so yeah.
what you can search for?
Yes.
16.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, Metropolis. But then it also has the second clause. If it's 8,000 or less, it is here.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck. I have no idea what I'd want.
Ooh, what's
Well, I'm good now because I can death attack now.
Nice.
do you use unarmed strikes?
Me? No.
Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't know what you used.
Yeah. You've only seen me attack one dude with a knife. So that makes perfect sense. And I'm trying to keep my stuff secret so that it's more exciting when you see me do it. I am proficient at only putting people back together.
Oh, okay. I'm about to do something dumb. So I
Yeah.
solved my guns my issue of me taking those combat feats for dual weapon fighting and then realizing that I can't use all my shots because hand limitations.
Get that enchantment on him where it coils them in smoke.
Oh, I'm getting double barrel pistols.
Ooh.
Ooh. And then get the
Nice.
one that's cold smoke.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get a couple double barrel pistols, sell my current guns, do that math real quick, and then enchant these double barrel pistols so that I can finally do my stupid shit.
Yeah, let me figure out what that enchantment is. I forgot. It is a ranged weapon quality. I think it's a +1. I could be wrong. I'm looking for you. Shadow shooting? Does that sound right? Special ability can be placed on ranged weapon projectiles, including sling. Black smoke consistently wafts from the firing mechanism of the shadow shooting weapon. The shadow shooting weapon never needs to be reloaded. After a shot is fired, the smoke immediately coalesces into the ammunition required to fire the weapon again. This doesn't prevent a shadow shooting weapon from firing ordinary ammunition appropriate for the weapon. Yep, there you go. Ammunition created by this ability is only quasi-real, and the first time that's the only downside. Ammunition is half real, so the first time each round an opponent is hit by a piece of ammunition that this ability creates, it must attempt a will save
for
throw
less
for
damage.
disbelief. If they fail the will save, means the weapon deals normal damage, while success means the weapon deals minimum damage against that opponent for 1 round. I mean, it's
good.
the DC is 15 plus the weapons enhancement bonus.
Okay, that's actually
So that's not bad.
that's not bad. Okay, so if I go ahead and do that on my primary gun, my primary gun's technically a +2 weapon. If I get that, that'll make it a +3, and then so
Yeah.
the DC will be 18. That's
No. It's enhancement bonus, so only the pluses on the weapon count towards it.
oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd only be a 16,
Yep.
which is still not bad. There's no.
And if you're using 2 weapons, they have to make a save for both weapons.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, I have returned. What has happened in my absence?
We convinced Kyle to get the shadow shooting enhancement or enchantment
Oh,
on
it's so
his
good.
weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was originally gonna get like double barrel pistols, but this is A, less work, and B,
Dude, just get
it seems cool.
Get 2 revolvers. Be a
There's
It is
no,
cool.
There's no revolvers.
Yeah, there are.
No, there's not.
No, there's not.
Statting, but they're statted.
Yeah, not in the shackles. You're like looking for Alkenstar and maybe Numeria, but I don't know.
Fuck, there's no revolvers in Numeria. It's just laser.
Yeah.
God,
There's
you
also
should have got
regular guns,
you should have got the Merform belt.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Being a
I am
shark
going to buy
isn't
a headband of vast intelligence and an amulet of natty armor.
Sounds good.
Kyle, it's my turn to shop.
Hold on. Shooting,
The fuck is a cunning short bow?
put somewhere.
It's a short bow that has the cunning enchantment.
Whoa, dude, you're bullshitting me right now.
Don't
Don't you lie to
A
me.
spark wake enchantment.
I don't know.
It's actually a +5. That +4 cunning short bow is a +5 weapon.
Yeah, it is.
Cunning.
To be 4,000. And
Whenever a
nine-
weapon attack is a critical threat, it gets a +4 to the confirmation roll.
Oh.
Oh, if they have 5 or more ranks in a knowledge skill that would be used to identify the creature, it's a +6.
The Sparkwake Star Knife is cool. It's a +1 shock star knife. But once a day when you throw it, it becomes an 8d6 lightning bolt.
Oh, that's cool. That's actually pretty neat.
So how much gold do I have total with my platinum there?
You should have about.
Scott, are you really excited about that ring?
Oh yeah!
Yeah, I bet you are, buddy.
I'm useful again.
You've been useful.
You already did those.
Huh? No, this is mine.
Oh.
Okay, so just so that I'm. And then this would be my rabbit shot.
Making a note for myself for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good on shopping. I'll just hold on to what I got. I'll
Okay,
convert
sounds
my
great.
gold to platinum. I'll buy money. Billionaires hate people who know this trick.
Lol. Okay. Okay. So I'm broke now. I have I have 30 gold. And yep. Yep. Okay, Joshtee, you got about 18,000.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 16,000 on 2 burst enchantments, corrosive and frost, effectively.
What?
You would put that. I
don't know how to shit, damn it. I'm gonna buy 2 elemental burst enchantments. I'm gonna get corrosive burst and icy burst on each of my swords.
Do you have frost already on there?
No, I have one has shocking and the other one has flaming.
So you wanting to put one of those enchantments on one of them and the other enchantment on the other, or both enchantments on both weapons?
One on I want corrosive on the first one and then the icy on the second.
Okay, there's
one.
no way you have enough money for that.
Yeah,
Because what are your weapons currently right now?
they're +1.
One's a
+2
+1
technically,
shocking
right?
burst, and the
One's
other's
+1.
something.
Well, icy burst is a +2 enchantment. That's only 8,000.
Yeah.
Bro, no,
but-
it doesn't work
okay,
like
so-
that.
It's stacks. So it's a +2
Hmm.
enchantment, but it's already a +3 weapon.
So,
So to get
would-
enough, you'd have to get it to
yeah.
a +5.
yeah, you'd have to pay the difference of what it costs right now to make it a +5 enchantment.
Oh, so how much would that be?
Oh fuck, way more than what you
So-
got.
Currently, it's a +3 weapon. So to get to a +4 would cost 14,000, and then to get it to a +5 would cost an additional
It would cost
18.
okay. Yeah,
So 32,000 gold.
yeah, 30 to go from +3 to +5. It's 32,000.
Okay, but on my second weapon, I've just got +1 and flaming, so I could
Yeah.
do it to that, couldn't I?
So
That
that
would cost.
makes it an 8,000. So yeah, what he said, 24,000.
It would be 24,000.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Well, fuck, I can't afford that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're making your Wakazashi's like fucking big fucking boy weapons.
Yeah, it's ridiculous amounts of damage you're adding to that.
That's valid. Okay, instead, I'm just going to get a +2 amulets of natural armor.
You can't even afford that. Yeah, you can totally afford
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's what 8,000 gold.
You just hear
It's 2,000 for a +1. I want to say 8,000 for a +2.
I think it's 8,000.
8,000 for a +2. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can just find that.
Yeah,
Okay,
like that's effortless to find in here. Tis a metropolis.
All right, so you get that, and I think we're all good, right?
Sure.
It's my turn.
All right, Lucy. What are you going for, Captain?
Oh, yes.
I'm good.
The
I'm
notorious
gonna-
Maddie's turn in shopping.
No. I've been doing it while everyone else was talking.
I'm just teasing.
I want to make
Be
my amulet from a +1 to a +2. So
Nice. So 6,000 gold.
12,000?
Oh, it's Money Fist, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it shouldn't be that much, should it?
It's 4,000 to 16.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're right.
So that puts me down to only 4,000 gold left. And I
It's a good
can-
investment, though.
Oh yeah. I think that's all I can afford right now.
Okay.
So I spend the rest on meat.
4,000 gold of fucking various meats. My God.
Hell yeah.
And it's all long pork, too.
He buys the last
minute.
unicorn.
I mean, I'd eat it.
Yeah. It's just fucking things we didn't need to know.
Not
The
me,
last
the person,
unicorn?
Drell.
Oh, yeah.
Drell would eat
Okay.
it.
Things we didn't
Tim
need to know.
Just sweating, looking left and right as he's saying that. All right. So, are we done? Going once, twice, sold. All right. So,
All right, is it my turn
Hell-
yet? No, I'm joking.
Hell Harbor it is.
Alright, so when we get there, we gotta find the biggest, roughest, toughest looking fella, and I gotta kick the shit out of him to assert dominance.
You definitely try.
I'll do it.
You'll try.
You can't kick the shit out of Takeda. You'd lose.
Wait, you still think you could beat me?
Hey,
Well, we haven't fought in a while.
that's true. You could have a little duel.
Oh,
It's been a minute.
I'll just put you back together. It's fine.
I suppose that's true.
What
says you, Lucy?
I'm always waiting for a scrap.
It's about time.
Alrighty. Man, oh man. This is gonna be fun. We haven't seen an actual little duel in a fucking minute.
I'm going to run Fritz through what is going on and why he should not step in during this, even though Takeda is taking on the captain.
Yeah, at this point I say, yes, so is this the agreed situation that the captain has between the monster and himself?
Yes, ritual combat.
Ritual combat, I see. I will be waiting on the sidelines. Eventually, one will have to be put back together.
Indeed. Feel free to place your bets.
No.
Does that mean we can attack lethally?
No, I'm not attacking lethally.
Yeah, I bet you won't. You fucking brawler levels.
Sucks to suck.
Alright, whatever. Roll initiative, you bitch.
Hey man, you could use your wooden swords.
They're not as strong.
It's a 20. Oh, hey.
Oh, feels good.
You lucky bitch.
Whatever, man.
You wasted all your luck right then. So, Lucy, you have the initiative.
All right.
Run up and knock out punch.
That would be amazing.
So I'm gonna try it.
There's no fucking way it would work because of his fortitude, but could you imagine?
You
Oh, that
roll
would be
one.
Howard.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. Let's see. I guess my first round, I will. Whoa. What? Oh, that's the overlay changed on my character sheet from the dark mode, and all of my conditions and buffs look different. I got really scared.
Oh.
I was like, oh no, I did all the math for nothing.
Takeda, you feel invigorated as you remember and you look at all 4 corners that are idolized corners of you. So, because remember, Drell made each of the posts look like you.
When did that get there?
Takeda commented on that. He thought it looked like his dad. He was really confused about that.
Oh, that's funny.
That's good.
All right, we are going to... Let's use a move action to activate my martial flexibility. We are going to pick up the feat. I have it listed right here in this folder.
Man, look at
Called
this guy.
Weapon Mastery Style. So I can activate 2 styles at once, and we're gonna pick up. I already have jabbing style. Do I?
Takeda, do you want some more semen pie in a glass?
No.
Well, while you wait, I thought I could give you a chunky beverage.
Maddie, are you done activating your abilities?
Well,
All the old
just one
powered up?
style. You
Just a
have, you
DBZ
can
man?
choose. Okay, so yeah, I'll use the weapon style mastery to be able to activate 2 styles at once. I'll use a swift action to activate the styles.
Well,
So we will turn jabbing style on, and the outslug style. Then I will shift once to there to get the +1 from it, and I will. I think that's all I. Yeah, that'll be my turn for now. I am ready for you.
okay.
You might not believe this, but Takeda smash.
Takeda's gonna walk up and stab you.
All right.
Like a normal fucking person.
All right. That provokes. I'm gonna punch you.
Okay.
So he's gonna charge in.
I'm not gonna charge because I don't want to lower my AC. That misses.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, 24 misses. Nice.
My AC is boosted as fuck. Then I'm going to stab you with my sword.
25 misses.
Dang, I don't like that.
Damn, look at these nerds being
I
hard to
like
hit all of
how
a sudden.
your crit confirmation was fucking higher than your attack roll.
Wait a minute.
When he
Which one
roll-
is? Doesn't the last one hit?
No, the
Nah,
first
nah,
one.
nah,
is
you-
fucking
could-
moved.
you don't have pounds. You just roll.
Yeah, you just rolled it, but it's like the roll that couldn't have happened was funny because you rolled a 19 on the die, and then the confirmation roll was higher than that by fucking 2. No, by 1. I'm stupid, but it wasn't a 20.
Well, okay. Anyway, your turn, Maddie.
All right. Now we are going to activate my rage. Because now you're in the kill box.
Whatever.
I will shift to activate outslug style.
Okay.
I'm going to full attack using shotgun
You're-
fist.
Okay.
I-
Maddie, are you a Yu-Gi-Oh player? Like, punch me.
Trust me, it's about to be bad for you. Here we go.
All of that misses. Well, no,
The
21 hit.
last two. The last two hit.
Okay, so first one misses. Second one misses. Third one does hit, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Okay.
barely.
So when that happens, that goes on, and the second one also hits, or
What the
the
fuck?
last
It's
one
like-
hits.
It's like Super Hammer the Gap.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one also hits. So when the third one hits, I shift again. And when the last one hits, I shift again. And the last hit deals 2 extra damage. And then I also deal this amount. 7 more damage. So the last attack does 9 extra damage.
Just what's the total?
Only 2 of your attacks hit, Matt. It's only one of those gets an extra die. It's only 1 extra die 6.
No. When
any hits on the same target beyond the first each round, right?
You're correct. Yes, my bad.
Yeah. So 1 extra damage.
The first one. So just 1 damage. So 10. So 18 and
18 will be 36.
18, 19, 20. Because of the outslung style, it gets an additional 2 damage.
Alright, so 38 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, Takeda. That's a good little smack. So now?
I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to hit you because...
Well, his AC should be 26 from where his rage is lowered at.
Nope.
How'd it go up?
Outslug style, baby. Every time I shift, I get +2 to AC.
Nice.
I shifted 3 times. So it's currently 30.
Hell yeah.
So there's no fucking way I'm going to hit you with the dueling buff on.
If I get go for him, I'll put him back together.
You can go for it. You got an actual medic now.
Yeah, I'll put him back together. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well in that case, I'm going to take the fucking training weights off then.
Do it, yeah. Add 4 to all of those attacks.
Should I do that or should I just re-roll DM?
I know what you want me to tell you. But I'm not going to tell you that. I will add 4 to all of those. So now, Lucy, you realize that as you're walloping on him, Takeda's decided that he is going to truly fight you.
Can I want to use my reliable strike ability as a swift action too.
Okay, sure. On which one?
I'm gonna do it on the crit confirm chance.
Oh.
Okay, on your character sheet, where it says attack number 2, click the number 2.
It says attack number 2 under my weapon
Yes,
slash attack. Oh, under the shocking burst Wakazashi.
On the 2 weapon fighting section, in the attack category, the second plus whatever you got, click that specifically. Like
now, I think I don't know if it's factored in, but I also get a +4 for critical focus.
Yeah, you have a +4 to the crit confirmation.
So that's 29. So a 29 is still a miss.
Fuck. Can I use my hero point for a +4?
If you really wanted to.
I do. 33 damage.
Oh, okay. So, Lucy, cinematically, what just happened? You know, like Takeda, like you saw where he's just trying to blunt you, but you realize that Takeda is a established fighter. He wants to truly prove himself to you, so he's not holding anything back.
Oh.
He wants to show you that he is the best. It's not malicious, but he respects you enough that he's not holding anything back anymore.
Okay, so tell me, are you doing piercing or slashing damage?
Which one is better for me?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Yeah, no, you tell him.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, we're being as strong as we can, so let's see it.
Piercing?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Piercing is the final answer, and survey says
It gets through.
he gets through. I know. Yes.
All right, so 33.
I have no idea what DR you might have to do that, but that's neat.
It's his gear 4.
Eh?
He has that gear.
I like that my logic was like, he's rubber. I need to stab him.
Oh, hey, that's funny.
All right, my turn.
So yeah, he got 1 attack off on you, Maddie.
All right.
I saw the natural 1 that you rolled on the first attack, so I am not concerned with what you can do to him.
Power attack.
Oh shit, he wide enough.
Oh, he's clenching his fist now.
Let's see it, BB.
That is tragic.
That last one hits.
Oh yeah, I mean, So you get to shift another time.
I get to shift.
20 damage is pretty good.
It's pretty good, my ass. That was a fucking fist.
Considering it's his fist. Yeah.
All right, Takeda, it is your turn.
And then?
I was
And
make sure your training buff is taken off.
yeah.
Anything you roll from here on out is going to be there.
And I
Oh,
+4 on all the crit confirms. Actually,
No, that is factored in. That is absolutely factored in.
okay.
it is. The 27 will hit because it's a natural 20,
Yeah, but it does not confirm.
but it does not confirm. So 17 damage, 3 electric.
Can I? I'm gonna use reliable strike one more time.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
2 uses, correct?
Yes, he does.
Yeah. I have 2 uses now. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Number
second.
3.
Yeah, click the
I'll
number
re-roll
3 in
that
that case.
first attack. Huh?
In that case, click the number 3 for the confirmation roll, and then we'll just add 4 to it.
So he already isn't that he already has it on the configuration tab is where you can add that.
Yeah, I've done it for him. I'm not going to ask him to do it.
Yeah, it's already in there.
Okay.
That's what if you hover over the 16, you'll see that 4 at the very end.
Okay. Yeah, that one misses.
Yep.
So that's my turn.
So
So
16,
19 more
18,
damage.
19.
Yep. So we have the fucking mastered arms and the captain going at it back to fucking back. Just a
Alright.
whirlwind
So,
of
like,
fucking punches and a
there's-
whirlwind of blades.
Blood and slashing, like all this crazy shit's going on, and I look like I am watching paint dry right now. I look exactly the way my avatar looks right now.
Hera, are you rooting for one or the other, Hera?
Hera is busy getting day drunk.
Nice.
I'm currently like, how do I put this? You know those things that like housewives in like California do to their chihuahuas by trying to put them in like tiny clothes?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to do that to Ripper.
That's funny.
The entire
That's
time you're
funny.
doing
Except
that,
he's a fucking horse-sized European.
the entire time you're doing that, Ripper has 2 little flags in each of his pincers.
Oh.
It's just like waving them left and right as
Yeah.
the fight's going on.
One has Lucy's face on it, the other has Takeda's face on it.
Yep.
Lucy, how many pies you got left?
I
both-
have
You both are pretty healthy, I'll tell you that.
81 pies.
Damn, why are you so
Yeah.
thick now?
He has more health because of his rage and everything else.
Yeah, he's rage.
Oh, you've got
He's the
you're gonna have
captain.
Barbarian Death Syndrome.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
And then Takeda's just like, what if I took one? It's like, maybe I do have enough room for one dip level as he's looking at Barbarian.
That would be sick, actually. Maddie, are you gonna punch me?
He's like, yeah.
Shift.
Eventually.
And then
2 hits.
Oh, hey, look! More than one hit.
so the first one
Damn,
hit correct.
That fucked me up.
First
too.
one hits.
48
Alright, so
damage.
Then
Oh,
I'll
damn.
shift.
Good fucking hit.
The second attack gets a +2. Does that hit?
25 does not hit.
No.
No, his AC is 28.
Damn, that's
Okay.
that is respectable AC.
Yeah, especially for like a pirate game in the level.
All right. So the last hit will also
Do an
still
extra
be
die 6.
22. Yeah, die 6 +2 on that last hit.
Yep. Let's see it.
Damn.
All right, Takeda.
Oh, that hurts. He's fucked me up. I think I'm gonna lose this one. You're gonna get the belt back.
Oh, he's had the belt, boy.
Oh, I had it before I died.
Oh, actually, I think you.
It's been sitting in the corner because no one
It's
can
been
have
hanging
it.
up on the
That's
corner of the ring.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I was the reigning champ whenever I died for sure. All right, eat shit.
Oh!
Oh,
Ooh boy! Look at
there's some good
that.
rolls in there.
That's juicy.
Okay,
That's
so
juicy.
hit, miss, hit doesn't confirm.
Man, the
Hit
highs
doesn't
and
confirm.
the
miss.
highs and lows of that offhand attack.
So hold on, let me do the math real quick. So that's
Yeah. The fact that his minimum confirmation roll is a
The
22.
22.
Yeah.
Insane. So yeah, you did 18, 17 make 35, 35 and 17 make 52. 35 and 17. Yeah, 52. 52 damage.
What are you at now, Maddie?
29.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually coming down. Oh wait, did you include? You also have your offhand, the offhand fire damage. So add in 4 more to that number, Maddie. To make 4 more off.
Okay, 25.
And shocking burst is only on.
Shocking Burst does an additional D10,
If it crits.
It is if it confirms the crit.
Yeah.
which I don't know if we did that earlier, actually.
It is added in. It is added in.
Okay, cool.
You can see in the box if it is the first or the second instance of it. It rolls it.
Cool.
Neato. Okay.
All right.
Seeing that it's getting down to this wire, Drell's gonna start banging his fucking spear on the floor, telling the rest of the crew to start making some fucking noise.
Yeah,
All right.
dude, the crew's starting to go wild because this is like the hardest fucking fight that's been on the ship in a hot minute. Like everyone knows how close this is. This literally is going to come down to who rolled first in initiative.
All right, shift. We're
Holy
gonna
fuck, I'm legit nervous.
We're gonna activate my body wraps of mighty strikes now.
Oh my god.
Look at this
Yeah.
guy with his fucking swift action abilities and shit.
Oh, it ain't a swift action. It's just an at will.
Look at this.
Oh, at will.
Hold up. That means
Well,
it's
at will
a
is standard.
standard action to do something like that. If it says
Yeah.
at will to activate it,
It's
it's a standard
standard.
action.
Really?
Yes. sir.
Correct. At will is standard.
It means you can do it as many times as you want,
you
but it's a
want,
standard
but-
action.
Correct.
Ooh.
Clothing is wrapped
Activate it
around the
and then
chest
your next
multiple
turn.
times. Once per round, the wearer may add bonuses to +1 to +5 to 1 attack and damage roll for an unarmed strike. The wearer may use an item additional time per round when his BAB reaches +6, +11, and +16. The wearer must decide to use the item before the attack roll is made, but does not have to expend all uses at the same time. For example.
Okay, yeah, no. Okay, it's not at will, it's just...
It's an
that's-
ability.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
free. It's a
Yeah,
free.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
My bad. I thought that meant the same thing. Whoops. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do that. So the first 3 attacks will have a +1 to hit. I can't do that because I have more than 3.
I'm legit so fucking curious what's getting ready to happen.
Rap-a-tap-tap.
Oh my god, only 1 hits and it's fucking enough.
No, wait. Hold on. Wait, is that really enough?
Yeah, it's enough healing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm at
Okay.
10.
Pop.
Yeah. You gave him a good fucking pop right on the schnoz. And Takeda like wobbles for a second. And he fucking falls face first into the ground.
Does he make the troll noise from Lord of the Rings?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Actually, those all would have hit.
Oh yeah, because you hit, and then the next roll has a +2, and then the next roll has a +2.
+4, and then the last one would have a +6.
Actually,
Oh, the last one would have
only
missed,
one of
but-
those. Only the second one would have, or the third one would have hit, because the second one would have had a 28, and the
Yeah.
last one would have had a 24.
29.
Okay, so never mind.
Yeah, the other sandwich would have missed.
Anyway,
That was a good. That literally came down to initiative.
yeah.
Mhm.
Some of
Well,
my
I
early
mean,
attacks-
25 damage though. That's not impossible for Takeda to do.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true actually. Had to
I
get
wonder
it
if
going
my
again.
early attacks would have hit without the. Yeah, my first attacks.
Maddie, how are you getting that bonus to your AC again? What ability is that?
It is outslung style.
Or
with
outslug
the-
style.
Yeah, outslug style with the outslug weave, the second feat of it. So outslug style states, I choose one weapon from the fighter weapon group. While using this style, when you take a 5-foot step, you gain a +1 dodge bonus to your AC and a +1 bonus on weapon damage rolls with the chosen weapon until the beginning of your next turn. In addition to choosing the weapon, blah 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 blah. Outslug weave says, while using the outslug style, you don't take a -2 penalty to your AC when using the lunge feat. This bonus to AC on your weapon damage rolls that you gain from Outlook style increases to +2.
Oh shit.
But now
Nice.
explain how you're able to shift after each one.
Yeah, and then there's jabbing style, which is what I have. Whenever you hit a target with an armed strike,
Gotcha.
you get a
Mhm.
+1 to the damage after the first one, and then the second feat that I grabbed whenever I did the move action, martial flexibility, which lets me grab 2 feats now, was the second jabbing style feat, which is feats, style feat. Scroll.
Jabbing dancer.
Jabbing dancer. Every time
Yeah.
I make an attack, I can move 5 feet.
Yeah, it says you move 5 feet without provoking an attack of opportunity whenever you hit with an unarmed strike. That is fucking strong.
Yeah, it's a really good little combo as long as you're able to
Oh
get
my
it off.
god, and he also has mobility, so if it did provoke, it'd be even higher.
Yep.
Boy, dodgy as hell.
It's really cool. It's really cool to see like the difference of like how well both of these types of fighting do.
Yeah.
Because
like,
Maddie is very dancy and Takeda is also very
the
thrifty.
fucking tank. Like,
Yeah.
like you say, if that, like you say, I think that came down to just initiative.
It did.
Yeah,
100%.
because,
So they're
And-
equal fighters, just luck, honestly.
yeah, that offhand attack, the fact that he rolled a 1,
Yeah. Yep. Had
like
that
literally
not,
a 20 to a 1, that would have been the difference. That'd been 20, or not 20. Actually, it'd been similar, but I mean,
okay,
still,
an average roll is 10. If that had been a 10,
yeah.
Takeda would have took the fight.
Damn.
I end my rage, I go down to 3 health.
Maddie begins crawling to the corner where the belt's at.
There's a loud ding ding.
I turned the buff back on. I earned it. Oh, I need to make it 3 to 1 now. There we go.
Captain, have you quite finished?
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Do I need to make a death saving throw?
I am going to take my hands out from behind me. In one of my hands is a sharp, shining silver blade, and I say, "You are going to feel a pinch when I do this. Prepare yourself."
Where?
I don't warn him, and I continue to do what I'm doing. Hey, there's a not shite roll. Let's see, what did I have to roll to get that? Oh, no, I rolled a 5. So yeah, that's 20. You heal 28 in that case, on that first roll.
Yay.
Oh, there it is. You
Ooh.
you heal 54 on that one.
Dang.
Yeah.
One more and I'll be full health.
I say, do you require further healing? You seem that your own constitution can protect you from this point.
Yeah, if you want to stop, that's fine.
That is not the proper order. Do you wish for more or no?
Sure.
Okay. At this point, you see me actually put my hands together and begin muttering something in a language you don't understand, unless you speak Shadow Tongue. And then.
Oh yeah, let me just pull up my dictionary real quick.
I have another 50-something health.
I'm full health.
Yeah. I have to use one of my uses of healing hands on you that turn.
Oh, okay.
And as for you, lizard.
All of Takeda's is non-lethal, if that wasn't known.
Yeah, it's all the same for me. Here's that. So that's 40, 47. And then 28, so 47 plus 28 is 65?
75.
Thank you.
You stitch your initials into his ruptured liver.
I heal him to 2 times and say, "It seems that your body has suffered far more damage from our captain. I could perhaps see about increasing this for future events, if you would simply be willing to allow me to investigate what makes your link in your chain so powerful."
What? Did I win?
I see. No, you lost. Do you wish to be healed more?
Pretty please.
By your will. I utter another prayer to Zon-Kathon in Shadow Tongue, and will heal you for 50 more health.
Hot damn. That tops me off.
So fucking cool.
Thank you.
For those curious as to how I am doing that, I have a feat known as Incredible Healer. Whenever I heal somebody, I can either use the roll or whatever they would normally heal by, whatever is higher. And I also have Healing Hands. I don't need to use a healing pack unless I wish to, and if I beat the DC by 10 or more, i.e. a 30 on the result, then I heal my ranks of knowledge planes to the result, so that's why I'm adding 11 to some of the rolls. And yeah. Oh, and it allows me to heal someone more than once using Treat Deadly Wounds. However, I don't even need to use that aspect of it because doing that has a limited number of units. Instead, I have Battlefield Surgeon. I can heal people 2 times a day, normally. And since, they needed a third one each, I was like, okay, do you wish for this? And then, I had to mutter a prayer to get the Healing Hands aspect.
Gotcha. I have a question.
Takeda?
On Healing Hands, it says Knowledge Planes, but you're rolling Knowledge Nature.
Knowledge Nature. So normally you have to roll Heal. Luckily, where is it? I have an ability that allows me to substitute Knowledge Nature for any heal check.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It just comes to my class, the Vivisectionist. You get the ability to do that, yeah.
It's such a neat, I just love, I know I've said this before, the fact that you're actually, medically working on him.
Yep.
Instead of just, magically.
Takeda walks up to Fritz and gives you a big hug and says, "Thank you, Fritz," and then sets you back on the ground.
Fritz has the paw pads like Kuma does. It just
Yeah.
pushes the fatigue out of people.
No, so Fritz usually just stands kind of like a tower. He just stands and walks along places, very rarely moving his hands out to point or gesture or whatever. He's usually behind his back. But Sanji style, he doesn't think his hands should be used for anything other than saving lives or ending them. So he takes his hands out from behind him, and when he moves them, they move with such insane speed and poise and accuracy that they are a blur to anyone who can't keep up with it.
He uses the hand in pockets style.
Exactly, from Baki, yes! The dumbest fucking thing.
So
I treat my my pockets as if they were fucking sheaths for as katanas, and the unsheathing of my hands increases the speed and strength. Whatever.
So funny.
Drell is finally looking happy, and he walks over to one of these. Finally, I can get back to work. And he starts warping wood, and whenever he's done, it looks like Lucy doing a victory pose.
Oh! Okay.
It's got the afro and the...
The boxing gloves.
It's cool. It's a cool way to shit on my memorial, I guess. That's fine. It's
You're
fine.
alive.
You're
Alive
alive.
now.
Yeah, we don't need it anymore. You're alive.
Memorial.
I looked
Never
over
heard
and
of
I was
her.
like, oh, now you care. You looked like your dad earlier. Okay.
Takeda gets on the ground
water.
and commits harakiri right here.
Don't worry, I'll put
You can't
them
do
back.
that. The old
I'll put
lady
them back
didn't say
together.
So yeah.
You commits harakiri, I pull the blade out and fucking fix you.
not that easy.
Your work here is not done. Fritz will return to the bottom of the ship and say, if someone needs me, I will be studying in my chambers. Make sure to knock before entering.
Oh, so good. Is it nighttime?
It is night time.
Oh,
Prepare
I
yourselves,
look over at
gentlemen.
Hera and I'm like, I want a rematch one day.
Oh, I look at you and I've got a fucking a whole scarf for Ripper, and I'm like I'm knitting, and I'm just like, yeah, sure, whatever, bud.
Before I go down, I will actually, since this could be a cool RP moment, say, Captain Drell. I call to him before going downstairs. Oh, he can't hear me.
He's dead, Jim.
I was talking, but my mic wasn't.
Oh, my bad. I will say, would you care to join me in my chambers? I would like to have a word with you.
Sure.
I finish that sentence and begin walking. I don't wait for a response.
You open your door, and I'm already in there, leaning against the post.
Excellent. This is efficient. Good. I will close the door behind me and unlock it 7 times.
You see the hole in the ceiling slowly, almost like butthole clenching back together.
Indeed. So I take it that you have the ability to warp wood magically then. Is this
only if you
provided
want
to
us
you
to.
by your race? I am unfamiliar with your species.
No, it's provided to me by my magical nature, I guess.
I see. Is it the
Nature.
kind that is provided through a patron, perhaps?
The sea is my pet. Well,
Is it provided
a
through the
patron.
Reptrid I see wandering throughout the ship?
no. He's a pet, more or less.
Ah, yes. He is chained to you then.
Yeah.
Good. Good. This is familiar to me. Tell me, Drell. I'm going to, as I'm talking to you, I begin, putting on gloves and then, a surgeon's mask. And I, turn to you and begin dabbing certain oils and stuff out of a small vial onto the gloves. And say, as I'm speaking to you, I say, are you familiar with the medical arts? The hard sciences, as they are known.
Medicine, no. Healing magics, yeah.
Ah, so then you are familiar with them, or at least a portion of them.
I'm also quite well versed in how poisons interact with the body.
Ah, yes, I am very familiar with these as well. I turn in the beginning towards a large table that Eddie used as a way of just making a decoration of whatever bottles of booze he had drank at one point, and was just making different piles and sculptures with them. But I've now turned into a surgeon's table, and I pull a tarp off of it, and there is a opened and still living human on it. I say,
Question. How
Yes.
open?
completely.
Oh, okay, carry on.
Do not worry. His vocal cords have been removed. They tend to be distracting.
Fuck.
So, I take it from what I have seen with a lot of you that you might be perhaps the most familiar with these kinds of things, no? You did have slave masters in your past. What was they called? The aboleths?
Yes, those.
I have studied these things, so I do not have all of their knowledges on my own. Their arts are ancient and arcane even to my styles. I begin working on the guy, and he is clearly not enjoying it. At one point, I kind of lean over and say, oh, shh. I know that you cannot scream, but it's important that you keep up the struggle. Know that every moment you live is a moment you continue to make progress for me and the captain. And I'm just gonna go working on the guy and just kind of slowly and methodically carving at the guy. And removing things, but making sure they stay connected. And putting them on slightly and lightly magically sealed things in a way of, life support, so the guy doesn't die. Light restoration magics, I guess, are enchanted in these things. And I say, I would wish to learn these magics, Drell. Do you have any connections to them?
Sorry, I was putting Simon down.
You're good. Did you hear what I said?
I did not hear the last phrase.
Okay, you're fine. I say, you know that I am a follower of Zon Kuton that is out in the open. As well am I a member of the court of Nadal. Well, not the court, the country. The language is strange here. So, as a man of faith and also a man of science, it is important to know that both of these things are one and the same. There are men who think the world can be explained physically, with matter and knowledge. They are half right. And there are those that believe that the world can be explained through faith and the gods. They are the other half. I believe that this world can only be explained and properly seen when one sees through both of these aspects. And your aboleths know certain things of this area that I would wish to know. Do you have any connection, or perhaps any interest in finding something that might be interesting to me for these things?
Potentially. The only thing they left me were a couple scars and a nice, I pull down my shirt a bit, mark.
I see. That might be all that I need, Drell. I tell you what. I will stop and look at the guy and say, "Oh, the poor thing has ended his poor miserable link in the chain." I'm going to, with a little slat, a blur of motion, will slice his throat and just kind of turn away from the guy and start taking off now bloodied gloves. If you were
I'll look
to
over
be,
your shoulder. When you're done with that, whatever you don't keep, feed the Ripper.
I have already done so. You will have to forgive me for this rudeness. I should have asked first. He seemed so happy, though, to have it.
Ripper's and then a little cutaway. Ripper's tail or stinger is wagging as he's chomping
On something humanoid. I say, if ever you would wish to know more about your past and what secrets your flesh might be holding back from you, pay me a visit sometime. I believe that there is very much that we could learn together.
I would agree. One thing, though.
Yes.
Make sure to ask before you do any of this.
Ask. Who?
Choice is important on the ship.
Oh, yes, choice. And would the captain not be favorable to these things?
Not if it was by force.
Oh, it was not by force, it was through coercion. And the promise of shiny things and pleasurable women and pleasurable food. Most of which he got to experience. I am cupping his dead face by this point while looking at him.
Sounds like you made a good choice.
Indeed. He was able to use his miserable link to increase the strength of my chain. And a chain is only as strong as its weakest link, Drell. And I shoot him a look with my icy blue eyes.
I would agree.
I have nothing more to say.
And with that, the camera pans up. All the happiness on
All
top
the
of
other
ship.
pleasant things on the ship.
We have some true skullduggerers on this ship now.
Hell yeah.
It's refreshing
Ah, yes. Evil!
having evil pirates.
What? Evil pirates? Never heard of them.
Right. Eventually, you'll get to Hell Harbor. After a little bit of time.
Yeah, after actual hell, we go to its harbor.
Yeah, basically. You will have a moment of respite as you gather yourself. It's nighttime, but you all can, through some asking around, discover the Theater of Pain. I believe you're pretty sure. I'm sorry, Theater of Corruption.
Ah. So, what size city is Hell Harbor?
Hell Harbor.
I cannot wait for him to say Hamlet.
Oh no, it's a small city. So, it's going to have some loot too.
Hell yeah.
Small city. Oh, I'll just go ahead and generate that really quick and I'll post it as we get ready to So,
Yeah,
come
well,
on.
we can just do this between games.
Yeah. So, as you all get ready to make your way there, you come across just when I say theater, that is a very generous word. The place is run down. It's dark outside. You can only see a handful of lights from the inside. But it seems, I guess, cozy enough, sophisticated enough for a pirate a pirate theater.
Hell yeah.
And
So
in the game, as you all come up and are able to, I'll give you at least a little show of where you're all getting ready to go. Can you all see?
Yes, sir. We're in the
Yeah.
top left of the screen.
Correct. As you all make your way outside, you can hear a little bit of hustle and bustle. And now that I've given you a little look at what you're going to be seeing here soon, that will bring tonight's game to a close.
Excellent.
What secrets await them inside the Theater of Corruption? How far will the experiments of Fritz and his new sidekick Drell go? Well, we'll find out next time
Indeed.
on The Price of Infamy, Skull and Shackles.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball P.
Hey!
Corey Robin's gonna have your ass.
Till next time, everybody. Good
So
night.
long.
For what?